Hello, this is McD the Beast, and this is McD Sports 4 coming to you today with my University of Houston football predictions. Houston last year didn't do as well as other people thought. I thought that they will. I believe they went 9-3 last year. I could be wrong on that, but this year people are kind of expecting the same thing. You have the teams from Florida, South Florida, and Central Florida that people think that are better than Houston. You also have Memphis in the West that thinks that they're better than Houston. Actually, Houston's in the West anyways. People think that Memphis is better than Houston. So, and there's a few people out there that think Tulane can make some noise this year. So, it's going to be an interesting year for Houston. Let's go ahead and dive into these numbers where my cursor is right here. FBI has them going 7-5. That gives them a 0% chance of going undefeated, a 7% chance of winning the AAC, and the 77th hardest schedule out of 130 teams. So looking at the schedule, you do get 2 Power 5 teams. With this schedule, you get Arizona at home and at Texas Tech. You also you have to go on the road against Navy and Memphis. You also have to go on the road against SMU. That could be kind of tricky. You do get South Florida at home though, so this is kind of it's manageable, but I don't know if Houston could really make a run at a New Year's Six Bowl with this schedule. I'm going to say best case scenario for Houston is 10-2. Worst case scenario is 6-6. Let's see where I have them going. First game of the year is at Rice, and I have them beating Rice. I think they beat Rice by a lot, actually. Rice is going to be contending for one of the worst teams in college football. I have Houston paying a Foley burger on this team. 48-16 Houston in this one. Next game is Arizona. Arizona with Hill as a quarterback, Kevin Sumlin, new head coach. Arizona could be a very dangerous team. I've gone back and forth with this game, but at the end of the day, I have to go Arizona in this game. And I'm picking Houston to only lose this game by 1 point. 34-33. So Houston starts out the season 1-1. Then they go on the road against Texas Tech. Texas Tech, their head coach is on the hot seat this year. They're going to have to be good this year, Texas Tech. And I think Texas Tech's going to play hard for their head coach. And I have Houston also losing this one on the road as well. I have them losing this one by 2 points, 43-41. So 2 very close losses for Houston against 2 Power 5 teams. But I do think they get a easy win against Texas Southern to go 2-2, and I have them being Texas Southern big. I have them being them 45-3. So then they go into the bye. They finished a non-conference schedule, and they went 2-2 in it. So kind of disappointing if you're a Houston fan. You probably will like to see, if you're a Houston fan, beat the 2 Power 5 teams, but I just don't have it this year. I just don't see it happening. Next game coming off the bye, though, is on a Thursday night at home against Tulsa. I think you guys blow out Tulsa. I'm going to say you win this game 42-14. Next game is at East Carolina. I have seen a few people pick this game as an upset. I don't see it happening. I just don't. I think East Carolina could stay in it for a little bit, but at the end of the day, I gotta go Houston in a 36-17 game. Next game is at Navy. FBI has Navy favored in this game. Navy's gonna be a middle of the road to decent group of 5 team. I think they have a chance to definitely make a bowl game and possibly a dark horse of the AAC to represent the AAC East. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pick Houston in this one. I'm going to say Houston gets by Navy. I'm going to say they get by Navy winning this game 32-28. So some very close games for Houston. So I think Houston could be in a lot of close games. Next game is South Florida at home. I already did South Florida. You could go check out that video. It's gonna be at the end of this video. You can go check it out. Um, but South Florida, in my opinion, they're gonna be a very good team, possibly even ranked coming in this game. But I think Houston's gonna pull off the upset at home, even though it's not really an upset according to the FBI. I have Houston winning this game 30-27. So at this point, that puts Houston in a bowl game at 6-2. Can they win now and go 10-2? Let's see. At SMU, I've seen people pick this game as an upset. Can't blame them, but I just don't see it happening. I think SMU would definitely be in this game to the end. But I have Houston winning this game 29-27. So another close game for Houston. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games out of the 9 games they played that are one possession games. 4 points or less. So a lot of close games this year for Houston. Next game is Temple at home. I think they do beat Temple. I think they could actually pull away a little bit against Temple, as I have Houston winning this game 35-24. I just feel like Houston's going to be the better team at home. Next game is Tulane on a Thursday night. If this was at Tulane, I would pick the upset. But since it's at Houston on a Thursday night, I'm not going to pick the upset. I think Tulane stays in this game, but Houston kind of pulls away late, as I have Houston winning this game in a sloppy game 27-18. And then last game of the year, Memphis on the road. I think Houston is going to be amped up for this game. I think Houston's going to try and make a statement here, because this game could mean whoever wins this game represents the AAC West in the AAC Championship game. I think Houston's going to make a statement in this game, try and make a statement, but at the end, I got to go with Memphis at home on Friday night. And I already did Memphis football predictions, so if you want to see that video, it'll be at the end of this video as well. Just click on it, and you could go watch that video. So I have Houston losing this game 38-34. So that pits us with Houston at 9-3. A 9-3 record with a 7-1 conference record. So 9-3 overall with a 7-1 conference record. If you're a Houston fan, are you happy with these predictions? Let me know down below. I would love to have the discussion. So anyways, that does it with my Houston Cougars football predictions. Later today, I'm going to have Utah State out. So that will be interesting. But anyways, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. And this is McD the Beast, signing off.